Hi, this is Andy Stokes, and I'm with Yaya Diamond, and we're going to be talking about my brand new single, I Don't Give a Damn. Enjoy it.
I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, people? And as you can see, we have Mr. Andy Stokes on the show today. He is the Northwest King of Soul Music, two-time inductee on the Oregon's Music Hall of Fame now. Okay, two times. Two times. I'm telling you. I'm so excited to have him on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
I am honored to be here. Thank you for having me. Thank
Awesome,
you.
awesome. I am okay, so beginning back at the music industry and everything's changed since then. The whole thing has changed. So everybody's doing their own thing. They're
Mhm.
putting out their own music. I wanted to find out, how did you kind of like adjust to the new way of doing this thing?
By studying and learning.
Mm,
You got to be able to see the trends when they come. You got to see the changes when they come. So
mhm,
I just adapted. Just like surviving in life, you just have to adapt. And for me, coming into the game, I really didn't know the music that well, and so I kept my ear, close, and I just watched everybody. I watched the trend in the music. I always listen to the music on the radio. Okay, this is new sound coming. Maybe I should, bend my music a little bit, so not take away from myself, but be relevant in what's going on today. So,
mhm.
so that's how I navigated it. It was tough, being on your own and not knowing too much, and but by the will of God, He's been carrying me through, and it's been successful so far. So,
I love it. I love it. You're right. It's hard to put out the music that you love so much, that you're so accustomed to doing. And then you now have to think about all the trends and change it up just a little bit, just to kind of accommodate the new thing to stay relevant,
yeah,
basically,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Wow. Wow. And so now the music industry as a whole and the business of it all has changed as well. How have you, kind of brought all of that into the new way of doing things?
I surrounded myself with people who knew.
Oh, there you
I
go.
created a team around me of people who knew, certain aspects of the game that I didn't, and I've been blessed to have a great team behind me, and we've been pretty successful, since best day ever in 218. I've had three that came up in this charting on Billboard and Media Base. So I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, I just built a team around me because I didn't know. Hey, this part? Okay, you do that. This part, you do that. Then my wife was like huge everything because she's a great businesswoman, and so she taught me a lot of stuff. So we landed with Ken Wilson, and he took us by the rein, and I just been following and learning from him. So
That is so cool.
yeah.
It's really good to have a team. I mean, if you had to do it all over again, let's say you started, when the change happened, when the music industry changed and all the new things came into play, and being an indie artist and all that stuff came into play. What would you do differently that you didn't do, that you're doing now?
Um, um, Learn the social media game.
Mm,
Learn the social media game. Learn about all that because you seen it coming, but you didn't know how to navigate it to benefit you as an artist, especially if
mhm.
you weren't tech savvy. So and I wasn't. I'm old school, so I wasn't tech savvy. So but I stayed around people who were.
Mhm.
So I gradually, learn how to do it. But that's become more tech savvy to answer your question. Yeah, that's what I.
Awesome.
That's what I
Yeah.
would. Yeah.
There's so many different young people coming up today, people who are in the music industry and they're having great success, and some of them aren't. What kind of kind of pointers would you give them in this new game of music and how to do it? I mean, you got some powerhouses out there. Do they really need to belt, or do they just need to be kind of like you said, on the trend?
If you're going to come out in this business, which is hard in itself, you're going to have to be 1,000% all the time. You got to be like you're the best artist in the world all the time. And I'm not talking about only your talent, but the business part of it, everything that comes along with being a musician and being an artist and trying to get yourself out there today, from the tech world to um, how to advertise yourself, how to you know put the right people in your band, and something, keep people around you that's going the same direction. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I would have done. I would have took more time to put that together, because I knew I had the talent. That goes without saying. But it's putting those people around you in places, like I said before, that you didn't know. And I had them around me, but I didn't know how to go get them until later. So,
Mm-hmm. You
so I
know,
was,
I love that. I love the advice that you're giving today. It is so important that we have these things together, and to have these, and to take time. Be patient, right?
mhm,
Be patient. I mean, that's something I didn't have, and I still don't have sometimes. But you have to be patient, and
very
you
much so.
definitely do. Yeah,
Very much so in this business. I was blessed when I came into the business. I had the bands that I played with, they took me under their wing, and I just
mm,
sat back and learned from them, you know.
mm-hmm,
So, and when I decided to do my own band and go on my own journey, I did not come out to perform for 6 to 8 months until I had everything perfect. Because I
mm.
want, that first impression is the key when you're coming out. And so,
Oh yeah.
and I'm glad I did. And the band was tight, and the show was tight, the advertising, everything was on point. And then I was one of those lucky musicians that had a lot of work in my hometown. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it does pay off. It definitely does pay off. Hard work and teamwork and all that, and just all of that just pays off.
mhm.
And it's paying off now with your new song. Tell me about it.
Oh, I don't give a damn.
I love it.
I don't give a damn. No. I In 1996, I was in California and met Kashif, the great producer from the 80s and late 80s and early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And he played this song for me, and his tempo was much more upbeat. Dun, 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 dun. He was right here. And when I heard the words in the message, I said, "This is a ballad." I hear it as a ballad.
Mm-hmm.
I would slow it down, and then, because of your words, I mean, here's a guy that he's messed up and he's trying to get his woman. He's trying to be forthright about what he's doing. So if I'm going to sing this, I'm singing it as a ballad. I've been in a situation where I left before I finished over here and went over here, and then regret going over here because I didn't finish over here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a part of my, that happened in part of my life. So when I sang it, it brought out all those feelings. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what the song needed, is when I performed it, is to bring out all those feelings,
Mm.
that I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm going to get you back, but I'm going to try. And I'm going to be man and about, I'm a man up saying I made a big mistake.
Wow. I love it. I love that song. I love it. I love it. I've already heard the song. So I'm kind of like biased already. It's okay. It's all right. But I want people to know that they can actually get you on your website, andystokesmusic.com, as well as Instagram, Andy Stokes Music. Andy, yes, Stokes Music with an S. And we do have that right there. We'll have all that information in the description box below so that you guys can go ahead and copy and paste that into your browser and get that really fast and real easy. I want to thank you, Andy, for being on the show. First of all, is there any advice you want to give those people out there that maybe want to go after their dream? It doesn't really have to be music, but what kind of advice do you give them?
Whatever dream that you want to go for, first of all, have the passion. Second of all, learn the business about it. Learn the business, learn the business, learn the business, and never give up. Never give up. I'm living proof that never giving up worked. It can happen. Your dreams can come true, but you got to stay focused, love what you do, keep the passion in your game, and learn whatever you need to learn, from the social media to whatever your business may be. That's my
Awesome.
advice.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to back out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Dream Chasers Radio. And Andy's going to go ahead and he's going to introduce his new song to you. So go right ahead, Andy. This is your time.
You are about to listen to my new single, I Don't Give a Damn. Enjoy it. I'm Andy Stokes. Love you guys.
Have you ever met someone who was just so fine, about to make you lose your mind and all self-control? You see, I had a good woman at home. I took a chance with the roll of the dice. Now I'm living here all alone. Oh, what a sacrifice. I got caught creeping when I should have been sleeping, calling on some favors. Now I got my walking papers. Why did I go slip and slide now? My relationship was compromised, and you know the grass ain't greener on the other side. I don't give a damn of what they say. When they say, I don't give a damn what I gotta do to get back with you. I wanna hear you call out my name. Gotta do what I gotta do, girl, to get back with you, girl. I remember mama preaching out, son, don't you ever go and hurt no one. If you got a good woman at home, you better keep it right. You see, my mama can't help it now. I've gotta show you the only one. Now I gotta open my eyes to make a love survive. Yeah, I got caught straying. Girl, I shouldn't have been playing. Indebted to my baby. You gotta take care of your lady. Whoa. Now I understand the circumstance. Girl, I'm begging for another chance. You know the grass ain't greener on the other side. I don't give a damn of what they say. Baby, what they say. I don't give a damn what I gotta do. No. To get back with you. Gotta get back with you, girl. Calling up my name, baby. Calling up my name, girl. What I gotta do, girl. Gotta do it. To get back with you. I don't give a damn of what they say. I don't give a damn what I gotta do. What I gotta do, girl. To get back with you. Gotta get back with you. Gotta call it out my name. Yeah. Gotta do what I gotta do. You gotta do it to get back with you. To get back with you.
I did to be different.